Hello YouTube, it's me, Rain. I'm here with a pre-recorded video. I know, it's been a while, I'm so sorry. I've been streaming. Never thought I'd go back to streaming, but I like it. And that's what this video is about. It's about weighing the pros and cons of pre-recorded versus streaming. Now, as someone who likes talking and just rambling about everything and nothing at the same time, I much prefer streaming, I've realized, because I can just talk as the topics come, as the questions come in the chat. I can talk about whatever I want, and I can just adapt as it goes. I don't have to edit, I don't have to script, it's just real, just me being myself, and it's a whole lot of fun. I can change my model all I want through the stream. It's a lot of fun. Now, pre-recording has its benefits, of course. Like if you have a take you don't like, no one will ever see it, because you don't have to release it, because you cancel, you trash that recording, you throw it in the garbage. No one will ever see it. But with live, it's like what you see is what you get. But at the same time, there's benefits to live streaming and stuff like that. But you know, I got my start with pre-recorded content, and the reason I stopped wasn't because I didn't like making it. I do like making it. I'm making it right now, aren't I? It's that I got into a bad, whatchamacallit, a bad, spiral, a bad habit, of forcing myself to make content when I had no ideas. Like, when I was at a complete loss, okay? I was, I had no clue where to go, and Jesus Christ, it is raining like crazy outside. Anyways, but I tried to force myself to make content, and I was at a complete loss because I had the Toho content. I'm like, what is my next Toho video gonna be? I don't know. Or what is my next content gonna be? And it was just driving me mad. With streaming, I don't have to force myself. I just go with the flow, usually with copious amounts of alcohol. But, and I've become comfortable with what I do. I use whatever model I want. The credits are always in the description, so that's all fine. I talk about whatever I want. I just be myself. But I know it's not fair to those who showed up here first, who aren't a fan of live streams. And I agree with that. So I'm going to try and balance it out and do pre-recorded content and streaming. Mostly streaming, of course. I'm going to do what I love first, obviously. But I'm going to try to do pre-recorded content. It's only going to be content I'm passionate about. Content where I'm going to talk about something I want to talk about, obviously. So there's all that. You may be wondering, Rain, what model is this abomination? It's an elf. A busty elf. Totally free, by the way. I spent no money on this. Say that to people who say VTubing is hard to get into. Jesus, they're a liar. So yeah. If you're a YouTuber and you're not sure what kind of content to do, here's my advice. Do what makes you happy. And you can, of course, interact with your community, see what they want, but weigh that against yourself and then go from there. Don't ever sacrifice your own happiness to grow your channel. That is a mistake. Because people like passion. They like feeling passion. They don't want any of that staleness. Yes, I know Mr. Beast is huge, but is he huge or is he just popular? If you know what I mean. Hear me out. Would you go to bat for Mr. Beast in a public setting? I'm saying as a normal person, not a super crazy Mr. Beast fan. As a normal person, would you go to bat for him, or would you go to bat for Moist Critical? I think that's a question that's really easy to answer, because Charlie White, Moist Critical, you know him, you know his persona, you know him as a man, and you're like, that's a cool man. I'd like to hang out. I'd like to have a beer with him. Mr. Beast, you don't know who Mr. Beast is. He's a cartoon. You can't say you'd go to bat for Mr. Beast because you don't know who he is. And I'm not saying you know who Charlie is either, but it's easier to get a picture of Charlie. And that's what is important. Being authentic. Don't sacrifice who you are for content. Don't let Mr. Beast trick you into thinking you need to play pretend. Because if you look at PewDiePie, he got big, but then he got even bigger when he stopped being PewDiePie and started being Felix. Because he realized faking isn't fun. It's depressing. And he gave us that lesson years ago. So, just be yourself. And be real. Be down to earth. I think that's gonna be the new meta going forward. Some people might not want to hear that, but that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna try and do like maybe every other day a pre-recording video, pre-recorded whatever. I don't know what it's gonna be about. Anything that tickles my fancy, I don't know. I'll be using whatever model I want. If that offends you, I'm not sorry. I don't get the people who are like, I need to latch on to one model. No, you don't. You latch on to me, and I use whatever model I want. Okay, I'm a shapeshifter. It's what I do. But yeah. So that is my video for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you have anything you'd like me to talk about, I'll look into it, and if I want to talk about it, I'll talk about it. Leave a comment down below. And be sure to keep an eye out for my live streams. I don't schedule shit. I realize that's just a mistake because it locks me into something I really don't fucking want to do. I just want to go with the flow, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you know, for a free model, this is a really nice model, ain't it? Very flowing and fluid. The mouth is my favorite. It's the mouth. God, pronounce it correctly. Good lord. But yes. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this video. We're gonna name it Hibbly Doobly Doobly Dobbly Doo. Yes. Okay, anyways. I've been rambling for too long. Thank you for watching. Bye.